Hello, how you keeping? Hope you're keeping yourselves well and hope you're keeping yourselves safe. Today I want to talk about one of those subjects that I think could affect quite a number of us, if not now, maybe later in life. It's called midlife crisis. Before I get into this midlife crisis issue, I want to ask that you please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Talk about fitness among a few other things. Make it exciting, make it relatable. The ethos is that we all get fitter. No matter what your level of fitness or your age might be, we can all get fitter, and that's what this channel is all about. So midlife crisis. Let's start by defining what midlife crisis is. It's a point where you get to in terms of your age, where you probably start to think, oh my days, I haven't really done what I'm meant to do. I haven't achieved those things that I want to achieve. Am I where I'm supposed to be in my career right now? Maybe not. How is my health right now? Maybe not how I planned it to be. How about my relationships? Are they going the way I want my relationships to go? Maybe not. Maybe you're at a stage where the kids are about to leave home and you're thinking, now what am I going to do with myself? So midlife crisis, it hits us when we get to a certain age. Now, I would probably qualify for what will be deemed as midlife. I'm well into my 50s now, and midlife crisis starts between 45 and about 65. So it means I'm at a place where anything could trigger midlife crisis, and maybe I'm going through it. And how do you know what are the symptoms of midlife crisis? You start doing things that maybe you should have done many years ago. Start dressing inappropriately, driving cars that maybe you shouldn't be driving right now. Imagine a 65-year-old guy in a sports car, zoom zoom. Midlife crisis. Dating people you shouldn't be dating. Midlife crisis. There are all sorts of things that could manifest when midlife crisis hits. But this is a serious matter. I know I'm doing a bit of laughing. When it becomes very peculiar, it could lead to or could be very much associated with a degree of depression, because you're just thinking, I'm not doing the things I'm meant to do. And what I want to do today is talk about how to deal with it. One of the things that we can do to deal with getting to a point of midlife crisis, so that it's no more crisis. It's something that we go through and enjoy. We're all going to age, hopefully. That's the ideal. That's what we want. We all want to age and age gracefully. And when gracefully is not happening, midlife crisis could set in. And that's why there's so many things we can do to ensure that we are going through that process or aging and aging well, and aging with a smile, aging with happiness, aging with knowing that things can only get better for us. But how exactly do we do that? Let's dig a bit deeper here. The factors that might lead to midlife crisis I've mentioned a bit earlier. So your career, there's things you can do to make that better, but that is subject to you getting the job that you want or getting the promotion that you want. Sometimes it's in the hand of other people. That's my point. So as much as we want it to happen, there could be some delay factors. So you don't have 100% control over your career in many cases. Yeah, we all wish we do, but the truth is we don't. How about relationships? In terms of relationships, it's called relationships because it's more than one person. The effort that you might be putting in might not equate to what you're getting back, and that could lead to a bit of a downcast in terms of you and your well-being, or how well your relationship goes does not 100% depend on just you. The kids living home, they would, and that's a good thing. You're not going to stop them. They just have to fly and go, and that's something that is, again, out of your control, right? Another thing that triggers midlife crisis is the death of people, maybe parents, sometimes friends. You get to an age where you could lose some friends. As bad as that might sound, it does happen, and that reminds you that your turn might be just around the corner. It does bring a degree of midlife crisis. There's nothing you could do about that. It happens. People pass on, unfortunately. But there's something else though that triggers midlife crisis, and that's aging. So we age. Something we could do. I look at my picture of 5 years ago, and I'm so different. I've aged. We just age, and you look into the mirror and you say, "No, I'm getting old." Aging is a massive factor, and I think of all the things I've mentioned, aging is one thing that really does bite hard, and it does bring a degree of, oh man, I'm getting old. You slap on that makeup, it doesn't have that much effect anymore. So what can you do about it? That's where fitness comes in. And the good thing about fitness, keeping yourself fitter, getting yourself fit, is of all the things that I've mentioned, this is one thing that is solely within your power. So it's solely within your power to wake up and go for a walk. It's solely within your power to have a gym membership. It's solely within your power to collaborate with people and do some activity that will enhance your fitness. It's solely within your power to manage what you eat. It's solely within your power to manage what you drink. There are things that you can manage to enhance your self-confidence, your well-being, and in turn diminish or eradicate this so-called midlife crisis. Your fitness. If you can get your fitness intact, you'll be amazed at how much you will feel in terms of feeling better the older you get. When you can compare yourself at the age of 50, whatever you might be, to somebody who is a lot younger, maybe in their 30s, the self-confidence that it gives you, the self-assurance, knowing that you can do things that younger people can do in terms of physical fitness, is amazing. Or just doing it. Forget the results for a minute. The fact that you've gone for a run, the fact that you've done some lifting, the fact that you're stronger than you were a year ago, brings a degree of fulfillment that would totally eradicate this issue of midlife crisis, or at least reduce it. So the summation of my tautology today is: get fitter. Get yourself involved in some physical activity. You can do it. It doesn't have to be something massive. It could be as trivial or as small as just going for a walk. 10 minutes starts off with, maybe 15, 20. Maybe going for a run. Then making that a habit. It takes 21 days to form a habit, apparently. So make it a habit. So go for a run, go for a walk. And then take it a bit further, do some other physical exercises. There's so many online. There's so many things you can do. There's so many ideas floating around. Just pick up something and do it. Go out there. Don't stay within the four corners of your home or your office. Go out in the open and do something. Meet people. Form new relationships. Meet new friends, people who have like minds. So if you join a running club, people who have like minds. If you join a cycling club, they have people who have like minds, and strike friendships, and you'll be amazed how much better you feel. Let's eradicate or totally get rid of, or at least reduce, this so-called midlife crisis thingy. That's how I deal with my midlife crisis. I make myself fitter. I love it. I love stepping on the scale and seeing that I've lost 1 kg. We could do this. We could do this. Remember, this is your fitness. Take care of yourself.